coffee addict.
We're recording now, officially. Hi.
Yeah, I've been recording, so you know.
Right. Well, no, you've been streaming. It's
Yeah.
different.
Oh, sorry.
Ah.
Twitch
Anyway,
records the shit, and then
I'm
I fucking
I'm
post it
sorry.
on
I'm
later.
sorry. What were you talking about before? I just burnt the shit out of my hand.
Um,
Apparently, according to
um,
Suwing, because I have a pain after eating food, I need to kill myself.
dude, that's not normal. You shouldn't.
That yeah, no, that shit's not normal. You should definitely at least see a doctor. Maybe hold off on killing yourself.
I, I don't know. They're just gonna say it's bad, man. I don't know, dude.
Uh,
Oh God.
Yeah, dude.
oh,
Anyway.
that's cool. Good news, everyone.
Good news, everyone. Besides your health concerns, what's everyone been up to this week?
Pokemon.
Well, I
Okay, addict.
yes, I have not been playing that. I've been playing the new Phoenix Wright game that came out on Thursday, and I beat the first case already, but that's nothing to brag about considering the first case is usually a tutorial case.
Did, do you consider it beat or solved?
I
'Cause
consider
I
it.
think it's solved.
Well, yeah, I guess it could be solved. No, but anyway, so I solved the first case, and now I am on the first day of the court session on the next case, on the second case. So I have already experienced some of the investigation that is that they added new elements like being able to move around in 3D space at the crime scene and looking at that's how you now find clues is to moving around the room, which gives you different perspectives, and then you can see things that are hidden, unlike in the first game where it was just a screenshot of the image and then you just tap away. And then there's a couple of little nice little things that they added that I kind of agree and disagree that they added it. They now have, if you hover over things, it'll show you like, oh, you haven't examined this yet. But if you already have, they'll be like, it'll be a little finger that's like hovering over the screen, and it'll have a little check mark if you've already checked it out before. So it's kind of a great way to kind of like if you're stuck, because I know there's been plenty of times in the other Phoenix Wright games where I've been stuck and all I had to do was just like look at this little fucking pixel of something on the at the scene of the crime, and then it's like, oh, now I get to progress. Whereas now it's kind of like, okay, I could kind of skim through, and then oh, I didn't click on this thing, so here now I can discover that. So it's kind of it kind of takes away from finding things, but it also helps progression. And they also fix that with they give you like when during the investigation period there is a to-do list that that kind of keeps track of like where you need to go next or who you need to talk to. So in case of like say if you save the game and you come back in and you're like, where the fuck am I? What am I doing? All you have to do is just go, okay, open my task list, and then, oh, okay, I need to go talk to this person or whatever at this location. So again,
Important question though. Important question.
Okay.
Is Gumshoe there?
Unfortunately, no, and it makes me sad because
What?
yeah.
How? How can you get rid of Gumshoe?
All right. Again, I'm only on the second case, and so I am not that far into it to say whether he is completely in it or is not. But yes, he is not the primary detective now. It's replaced by some other guy, which kind of makes me sad. But that doesn't. I don't think that they just threw him out altogether. I'm sure he will come back in some way because that's how they have done it in the past with the Phoenix Wright games. If they're not there as their primary role, they make some sort of appearance later on in the game.
Well, at least we can look forward to that.
Yeah.
But, it is a Phoenix Wright game, and so we already know the quality of it. So,
yeah. So far, I've really been enjoying it. I do the way I normally play is I just play until either I'm done investigation or I'm done the court session, and then I'll save and go to bed or something like that. But man, just brings me back. But I love it though.
I've been playing the shit out of Skyward Sword. I'm trying to get through that before the second Quest Zelda concert comes through. So I've got tickets for that in November, and I'm trying to actually fucking finish it this time. And it's gotten to a point where I'm beyond where I kind of left off last time, and it's a Zelda game, and I'm not disappointed in it. I'm enjoying the shit out of it. It's just there are certain points where I just got the instrument, which is a harp, and how you play the harp is so fucking annoying. You hit up on the D-pad on the Wii remote to bring it up, and then you have to hold down A in time strumming in the air to play a fucking song. It's dumb as shit. I really, really hate it. That's the only thing I dislike about it.
Well, again, it's one of those things where it's, hey, Wii, so gotta throw kind of Wii elements into it.
Yeah. That's and right now that's the only part that really feels that way. Yes, you've got the net, which again uses motion controls, but I've never really felt to where I didn't have complete control over that. The sword at points is weird and wonky in response, but they slowed the combat down so much that it compensates for it.
Okay.
So it works in a weird way. But that fucking harp, it's so fucking stupid. I fucking hate the harp. Ugh. Other Are you gonna die there? You gonna make
Yeah,
it?
I'm dead.
No.
Almost
But
spooky goes.
Oh, happy Halloween! But I know we've been avoiding it, but television shows also. Been watching Walking Dead.
I know I have.
I really like the direction the new season's taking it.
Swing, how far are you in it?
I don't watch it.
Really?
So, do you give a shit about spoilers?
Nope.
in it? Okay, good. So at least we can talk about it.
Yeah, go for it.
Why don't... Okay. Has it just not interested you? Is it not on your radar?
The zombie thing, I'm so over it. I've been over it since Left 4 Dead 1. And, like, the comic book was something I read as well. So, like, I'm just whatever. Like, zombies again. It's like the whole... I don't know what mythological creature we can ruin next, but, like, I'm hoping it's like the beaver or something. The people are just like, alright, we're done with it. We know these shits don't exist. And people are just like, dude, fucking beavers are real, bro. I don't know. There's just one asshole who's like, fuck that noise. Shit ain't even real. We don't need those dickheads.
And then season 2, they introduce the platypus and blow everyone's mind.
Yeah, and everyone's just like, holy shit, fucking venom pincers? Are you serious? This shit has gotta be a joke.
Oh, God.
No, I see what you mean. Kind of veering off here for a second, because I felt like after Walking Dead started, I felt like Walking Dead should be like where it should end. Like, I don't think there should be any more. I mean, people could try, I'm sure, of like different productions and things like that, but yeah, I mean, I could kind of see it's kind of the same thing with like, of course, fucking vampires, and it all started as soon as, like, I felt like vampires was like the thing where it was kind of its own thing, and it was, as it was, and everything was fine. And then, as we all know, the fucking Twilight series comes out, and then suddenly explosions of fucking vampire shit was just everywhere, and it still kind of is. So, it kind of, it's the same thing, I guess, kind of with zombies, where it was, they had all the Night of the Living Dead and all that, and then suddenly it was just like, then Walking Dead happened, and then there was the remake of Dawn of the Dead, and I know that was like years before.
World War Z,
yeah,
which we don't want to talk about the movie.
Yeah. So
speaking of which, I just picked up the new audiobook of that. That's fully voice cast with like Martin Scorsese.
Good. It's unabridged.
yeah.
Yes, completely unabridged.
Oh wow, that's
Fully
amazing.
voice cast. Simon Pegg, Martin Scorsese. The list goes on. There's at least 20 names attached to it. I'm so super excited. I haven't started listening to it. I read the book years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone stole my copy, so that was lovely.
Oh, that's shitty. Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm sorry to detract from you, Wally.
It's all right, but I could kind of see where it's like now at this point. I think after Walking Dead, it's kind of like zombies need to kind of be like back down to back to its low key of not being known.
The bubble will pop.
Yeah. But anyway,
I don't see The Walking Dead going anywhere though.
Not with the spin-off coming.
Wait, who's getting a spin-off?
There's going to be another series that's focusing on another group.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
watch the spin-off.
yeah.
I can watch the spin-off.
But anyway, back to The Walking Dead.
Yes, I really like how this season started, where at the end of last season, it's like, oh, yeah, here's everyone from the town is now in the prison. And it's like, great, you have a lot more people to kill. So it's been a lot more violent. And there has been really, really good, a really good take on the idea of the disease. And we don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing about this season. And it's the pacing, because so many of my friends kept saying when the series premiere happened this season, they're like, oh man, that really sucked. Not much really happened. And I'm like, no, that's a fucking good thing, because the last 2 seasons, they've had all this shit happen in the first episode, and then nothing happens throughout the entire series, and then the last episode, the end of that season, then all this shit happens. And this season, they seem like they are pacing themselves this time, and that makes me so fucking happy. Yeah, and I definitely agree with you, Darren, that it's definitely been the most violent. That's for damn sure.
I mean, fucking zombies falling through the roof. I couldn't have called that, but that was fucking brilliant. I love them just hanging from their entrails, just kind of.
Yeah.
Like the imagery and the special effects are that they're still up to par with the earlier seasons, but I think they're just going a bit further this season than they have in the past.
Yeah, definitely. And but yeah, kind of going with I think the other thing is that makes this season really great is that there are 2 big issues that's going on. There's the airborne virus that no one is that everyone's...
Well, it's not confirmed that it's airborne.
Right, not confirmed, but speculation that it's a sickness. So there's that one issue. So there's an illness that can kill and then make you turn, and then so that's like the one. So that's like kind of like a mystery. So it's not confirmed. So it's kind of like that's what makes it so tense, because you don't know what the hell is going to happen next. And then the second one is the prison is starting to fall apart. So the gates aren't holding as well as they should be. Like there's so many zombies starting to tear down through the fence, and it's that consistent paranoia. And I think that's those 2 things with the illness and the prison, like no longer its walls, being able to.
Well, not only that, you have someone who's trying to further the prison falling apart. You have someone inside.
Yeah,
doing that shit.
Yeah, which they obviously haven't said yet, but I'm sure they will. But
yeah, they're gonna touch on it.
Yeah.
Is the mayor dead? Is that a thing?
He's not dead. He disappeared at the end of the second season. So at the end of the second season, he led an assault on the prison using the townsfolk as his soldiers. But of course, they're not trained. So they wigged out and they ran away. And on the way back, he pulled over. They were all protesting that they had to shoot and attack. And he just fucking murdered everyone. Everyone who was with him, he just fucking killed. And he and his 2 lackeys took off. We don't know where they are. Michonne is on a rampage to try to find him. She's searching.
Yeah. Well, there were a few survivors, only to tell Rick, basically, they just basically found him and said, like, you know, yeah, he pretty much killed everybody. But I think it was also, no, they found people who were still alive, but it was Rick and the gang who came across them while they were heading towards the village on an assault. I think
Woodbury.
Yeah, on the Woodbury assault, that they came across, like, everybody dead, and they were like, what the fuck?
And Andrea is dead.
Yep, thank Christ.
Rick has 2 hands.
Rick does still have 2 hands, yes.
Yeah.
See, they're changing... Well, no, they're changing the comic, so I don't know if he'll even lose his hand.
Yeah,
because
no, I know.
They did in the comic, but I'm not sure if they will.
Oh,
sad.
But it's not really spoilers if you discuss what happened in the comic book because they're different storylines.
I guess so. Like, if you're not planning on picking up the comic, I mean, do you guys like Glenn?
I'm reading the comics now.
Do you like Glenn?
I do like Glenn, and I'm reading the comics now.
Oh, okay, so I'm not gonna tell you what happens to Glenn.
I have an idea now.
Just gonna let you know you should buy a puppy, name it Glenn, and then kill it, and that's the same feeling you'll get when things happen. No, I don't know. That's my biggest problem with the comic is that I feel like the show falls into this as well, where it's just this little cycle. It's sort of like watching Dragon Ball Z, where villain shows up. We gotta get stronger to beat the villain. Okay, we beat the villain. End of season. Next season, villain shows up. Okay, we gotta get stronger, and it's this consistently recycled, like, just, okay, I get it. Like, yes, there's only so much you can do with the story, but why do people give comic books this shit all the time? Like, it's like, oh, Superman died like 8 billion times. What kind of bullshit is this? Like, dude, fucking Walking Dead. Like, okay, they were at their last stand. Like, they were in their last bastion of hope, like, so many goddamn times. Like, why doesn't anybody just say, yeah, this is bullshit? Can Kirkman end this already? But it is, it's that book. I mean, Marvel milks it too.
That was one thing I was wondering about the television show, because the television show, same kind of pattern. I'm wondering, how long is it going to stay? How long are they going to keep doing it? Are they going to be able to sustain it and keep people interested? When is that breaking point? I don't think it's now, because they're gaining viewers every season.
Yeah,
but it's brutal.
But where's the breaking point? Because something like this is so open-ended, because it's loosely based on the comics, and the comics are still going. Whereas something like Breaking Bad, which is something that's made only for television, and the show writers had a clear idea of where they want to go and the story they want to tell, so that has a finite length. I don't see the finite length in Walking Dead. So eventually it's going to reach a breaking point, and they're going to have to axe it.
Yeah, they're going to do something. It's just... Zombies, I'm so done with it. It's just like, alright, give me some superhero shit, let's do it.
Well, have you been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Because I unfortunately haven't. You don't like it?
No, there's something about it. I don't know what it is. Like, a buddy of mine was like, oh, did you approach it like a sci-fi show or a cop show? And it's like, I don't understand what kind of sentence that is, what kind of question you're asking. It's not a person that, like, I can sneak up on and, like, it'll react differently. It's gonna be the same thing, regardless of how I'm looking at it. And it's just... it isn't Joss. It's Jet. If that makes sense. Like, you could tell it doesn't have that Whedon secret sauce. It doesn't have the Whedon character development. It's a lot heavier with his brother. His brother's influence is there a lot more, and I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but personally, I don't enjoy it.
Joss himself is so busy with everything else that he's doing at this point in time that I honestly don't know if, and that makes sense that he wouldn't be dedicated to it. And that it would be more of his brother's voice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't even watched it, so.
Kind of bouncing back to, what we were saying, like, we don't know how long Walking Dead can go on as a series. I mean, I guess that kind of goes with Game of Thrones because
Sneaking food. Sorry.
because I mean, with Game of Thrones, I don't know. I don't think they're done with the series as far as the book goes.
Nope.
Yeah. So I mean, with the actual show, I mean, and as far as I know, they're staying really close to the books.
Yeah, it's almost 1-for-1.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, but what I heard was like, because the author apparently just he's got some medical conditions, or he's not doing so good. Like,
He's old as fuck.
yeah, no, he is, and but I think he's already told the producers of the show like how he wants it to end. So.
Yeah.
So that way, in case if he does, if something happens to him, that they would be able to,
They
continue.
won't give a fuck.
Well,
If that book series never ends, there will be like, so you know how neckbeards like don't get very angry, like they just
Ever.
get passive aggressively, just like, oh. I think this will really result in the neckbeards flipping, because like now he's got a fire under his ass to like get this shit done. Okay, before like he was writing the books on his own whim, he's like, whatever, like, oh, this story'd be great, and then she makes out with her brother, and then fucking have a kid together, blah blah. Yeah, he fucking runs the fucking town on that. But like, I just feel like if he doesn't finish it and the show takes over as the primary source material, holy fuck. Like, I don't even read the books and I'm mad. That's just Marvel being like, oh yeah, we're done putting out Spoderman comics. By the way, only doing movies, and those movies are the only canon.
oh god, yeah, I guess I can, yeah. Fair
Oh,
enough.
God.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch the show. I don't read the books. It's kind of on back burner for me.
You should. I mean, give it a shot. I didn't think it was going to be that good, and then one day I was bored and I had a wild hair in my ass, and I look at my girlfriend. I'm like, yo, do you want to watch Game of Thrones? Next thing you know, I'm angry that there are titties on screen. Like, two men are talking, and they're like, yo, we're going to fuck over our best friend, and this is how we're going to do it, okay? While these two broads are just like, titties. It's like, shut up. Shut up, you whore. Looking at the dudes.
And that killed Darren.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Oh, the other thing I know, Suwing has been kind of watching has been American Horror Story. I've been watching this season. That's another show I've been
I
watching.
want to watch it. I want to watch it. If you want to talk about it, I have to leave.
Oh,
No, we won't then. It's
All right.
that.
That's one show I do want to watch, and I should start watching it because it's Halloween season, and I
You
think
should.
it would be perfect.
yeah.
I didn't like the first season, so
I heard Asylum is supposed to be fucking phenomenal.
the second season was got me into the show. Like, I went in full dick, and now I'm just like, yeah. Like, first season, my girlfriend watched it, and it's just like, whatever. It's a typical cable show where, like, the first couple episodes they have to put in a ton of fucking, otherwise, like, they won't get picked up and no one will watch it.
Yeah.
And like, that turned me off to it. Second season, almost none of that. And now this one also, they actually can't show much fucking because of hilarious actions. Certain characters, when they have sex, certain things happen, and it's hilarious.
All right.
Frankly,
Yeah.
just
Okay, I'm super intrigued now.
No, I definitely agree though. This season is actually I didn't. Okay, I know that you guys were saying that like second season was really good, but I thought second season was okay. Like the way it ended, I thought was kind of dumb, but be as it may, I am liking where they are going with this season. This season it has a really good concept and has with where it's going in this story, it's pretty decent. So I like where it's going right now. And there's some pretty good shit that's just like what kind of moments that just kind of come out of nowhere. And I didn't really feel like there was much of that in the second season as much as there is in this one.
Kathy Bates, Kathy Bates, Angela
I'm sold.
Bassett. Oh man,
All you had to say was Kathy Bates. I'm fucking sold. I love Kathy Bates.
she's a racist and it's amazing.
Oh. Yeah.
Precious is in it.
Yes, that's
Fucking-
actually my favorite
Fucking
character.
what?
Yes, she is my favorite character actually in this season. I fucking love her character. Her character is absolutely awesome.
Precious fucking Emma Roberts. Yeah, Emma Roberts. Yes.
Yeah, she's in this season, and I love her fucking character. Her character is like my favorite this season.
Yeah, dude. I also have what's this broad's name? The main broad. Fuck the old actress.
Oh yeah, but she's been in all of them though.
Yeah, I forget her name now. But she makes me feel weird.
Weird
Makes
in
me
what
feel
kind
real
of way?
And like this old broad could catch it. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna find out her name right now for the viewers at home.
Imdib that shit.
Who goes to IMDb? I got a Wikipedia site. Get that
IMDb,
shit at the
Wikipedia.
source. Jessica
They're
Lange.
argument enders. They are argument enders. That's all those are.
Like,
Yeah.
look at this. Like,
For
where's
those of us listening,
I
we will
yeah, I
describe in detail what he's telling us to look at.
Well, here's the picture. It's in the Hangout chat. I mean, that was 4 years ago when she was
That doesn't
60.
help. Jessica Lange. We are looking at
yeah.
Jessica Lange, and Jessica Lange is a very gorgeous woman.
Yeah.
That's when she was 60, dude. You think about that for a hot minute. Like, go to
No,
Wikipedia,
I know.
check this out, because it's just like, damn, son. Like, I'm not saying that, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jesus.
Actually, exactly what I'm saying. But we just,
On that note, we'll give you a minute to recover.
Clean up, and things like that.
I'll be right back for a split second. I got to turn on the light. It's getting progressively darker in my room.
Yeah.
So before I do that, Wally, what did you want to talk about? You had something to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Looking not good.
Yeah, because the other thing I've been doing is I've been playing a lot of Payday 2, and I actually have a bit of a story to go with that about and basically what I wanted to talk about before I go into that whole story is when is it acceptable and when is it not acceptable, or when have there been times you felt like it's appropriate that you yourself should be raging at someone or you should be raged at?
I'm gonna stay out of this. I believe I have been put in Dota low priority queue like
Oh God.
5 or 6 times, which is ironic because do you remember for Christmas last year in League of Legends when they were handing out the Baron Natcher icon, and the rules for that was like they were only giving it to the nicest members of the community and the most polite people ever, and as they were doing it in waves, so the nicest of the nice get in on the first wave, and so on and so forth. Spoilers. I got it on the first wave,
Oh shit.
And all of my friends are just like, how did you get this? You were the first person to say something like, oh god, this bundle of sticks. You know, like, look at this guy.
Oh
Just being a
god.
total dickhead. And yeah, no, I'm not a doctor. I'm a rageaholic, as it were.
Oh god. See, I'm the complete opposite. I find myself not raging like at all during most games that I play. It takes a lot for me to really go off the edge because I step back, and it's always in competitive. I'll rage at single player games when they're super difficult, but the raging just is like grunting and then trying again, and then eventually just quitting, rage quitting. That's it.
Yeah, I think the only times in single player where I've ever like raged would be Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, going against computer
Yes.
and getting my ass handed to me.
Oh, fuck that game.
Yeah, especially the Mortal Kombat 1 for SNES or GameCube, not GameCube, sorry, Genesis, depending on which one you played, because Goro is a cheap motherfucker.
Or Mortal Kombat 7.
Yeah.
The newest one? Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Shao Kahn? Fuck him. Jesus Christ.
So anyway, one of the story I had with Payday 2, I'll try to be very brief on it. Basically, we were on a mission where you had to identify a certain, I think it was like a hydrogen machine or something like that, or a hydrogen like chemical machine, or anyway, you had to. There were 12 different machines and 12 different, I guess, like variations, and you had to pay attention to on the whiteboard on your way down to the lab area. You had to read, what was the correct one, and you only knew it by like visually knowing what was the correct color of like the parts or something like that. And basically, you had to go into this guy's house and steal these parts and then wait for a helicopter to come in and then take it. And then I think it took about 4 to 5 minutes for the helicopter to fly to your base, check it to see if it worked. And then if it didn't, then he had to spend another 2 or 3 minutes to fly back for you to load up the next one. So with me thinking that, oh, well, 9 times out of 10, I didn't realize this because it was the first time I'd played that mission. 9 times out of 10 with Payday 2 is grab everything and get the fuck out. So what I did was I grabbed every single piece of fucking lab and then threw it into the bag and threw it down. Once it's in a bag, you can't unload it. You don't know what it looks like or whatever. So I took all of the machinery and then threw it down. And that mission basically lasted for about an hour because we kept throwing it into the helicopter, waiting for the helicopter to go off, test it, see that it didn't work, come back.
Ain't got no time for that.
Yeah. So basically, I knew at this point I couldn't leave because I was kind of like, oh, this is on me, and if I leave, I really am a dick. But this guy was just like raging so hard, which I can understand but I even said to him, I was like, dude, this is my first time doing this one. I'm sorry, But I guess if it was like the other way around, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be like, oh, what the fuck? You fucking suck, piece of shit. Like, I don't know. But I mean, that's on me. It's the first time that I played that mission, so I had no idea. I mean, obviously next time, it's by experience, basically.
It's a lot like a dungeon in Guild Wars 2. How many times have we attempted a dungeon for the first time, not knowing what the fuck is going on, and had the Guild Wars 2 community by and large is pretty amicable.
Yeah.
So we've run into people who are like, oh, it's your first time, so let me guide you. Let me hold your hand and help you out. But every once in a while, we get 1 or 2 dicks that's like, we get to the first encounter, and we're like, we don't know what the fuck they're doing. Quit. Just fucking drop. Yeah. That's the extent of raging in Guild Wars 2 is, I just quit.
Oh, that's childish. I usually play support roles, too, which goes against my let's not rage anti-mentality, I guess. But I'm just saying. Like, I do my very best. I tank it in WoW, healing in League, playing position 4 or 5 in Dota. Like, I do my very best to make sure that all you really have to do is be there. You just have to be there and hit the shit that I'm telling you to hit. And WoW, when I'm tanking, I mark it. And WoW, if I'm healing, I mark it. In League and Dota, you ping the targets. Like, that's all that is required of you.
Yeah.
And sometimes these simple tasks are not accomplished.
No, yeah, same thing in Guild Wars. Call your targets, call for support. Like, I'm playing Necromancer because I thought, hey, I can do a shit ton of damage. But when you're doing dungeons, Necromancer is relegated to support because it's all condition and boon control. So as soon as I get there, it's like, okay, if I mark something or you mark something, I'm going to be laying down a whole bunch of support boons and condition dealing shit around it. You just have to be there. I have a big fucking circle that you can see. Jump in the circle. And if I start casting it on you, don't move out of the fucking circle.
Dude,
it's only going to be there for a few seconds. Just stay there. It will heal you, and it will remove shit. And some people just rage so hard.
It's bad. It's not your fault. It's their fault because they're bad. If they were better, you would get the dungeon. You would do the fight right. You would not lose the match. Like, that's all it takes. Kids are bad.
Yeah.
And I hate them.
Yeah,
If I'm wanting in StarCraft, like, sorry to speak over you, Chris, but if I'm wanting in StarCraft, like, those are my fuck-ups.
Yeah.
That's my mistakes. But in League, I've got to coordinate 4 other idiots now. I gotta make sure these idiots are, oh no, I'm done. I can't. And now I'm just slowly just playing, like, small...
Now you're playing Dota, which is pretty much the same fucking thing, just longer.
Yeah, but people are more serious in Dota.
No, that's true. It is kinda true.
I mean, even in my brief encounters in League of Legends, Wally and I play very, very little. I really haven't experienced much raging. The most rage that we've seen was when I stole that one kill on whatever the fuck it was from you.
He took blue when I needed it the most.
Sure. And this guy's like, why? I'm like, I don't know. Chris is like, he's new, he doesn't know what he's doing. And they're like, oh, okay.
If you want to see some good-ass League of Legends, like, anger, go to pleasedon'tbanme.com.
Oh, God.
And, it's like a bash.org, but just League of Legends.
Huh.
Oh, God.
It's pretty bad.
So the thing that I was kind of thinking of, like, you know, times that I usually rage is, I guess if there's not good teamwork going on, or if I'm communicating to my group of people, or you know, and this kind of goes across like Team Fortress 2, Payday, League of Legends, you know, basically any of those kind of like really big like team objective games. And if I'm communicating to my team, or I'm communicating to, you know, the group or whatever, and if they're just like not listening, or just completely just being like, well, fuck you, I'm just like, you know what, you're not even. And the worst part, in more prime example, like League, where so many times, it's just funny how we keep coming back to League or fucking Dota, but that's just how it is.
It's the games, man, that make you rage. My girlfriend has asked me to, like, get off of voice chat before. She's like, look, I'm not mad that you're playing. Like, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
But seriously, just get off that microphone because you were swearing. Like, even when I'm winning, I'm just like, fucking you like that, you little bitch? Like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Like, I become the angriest homosexual in the world. Like, it's just,
Jesus Christ.
My God.
So, but yeah, I mean, there's so many times where I'll explain to them, you know, like, hey, you know, let's stick together or whatever, and we'll win team fights if you're with us, and some fucknut will be on the other side of the map and doing his own thing and keep feeding them, and I'm just like, man, if you stop doing it, could you please stop doing it? Like, I'll even ask nicely, and then they'll just be like, oh, fuck you, you fucking suck, and I'll look at the scoreboard, and I'll see they're like 1-8 or some shit, and I'm like in the positives, and I'm like, Yeah. All right. Cool. That's fine. We don't have to. We don't have to listen to me.
Cool story, bro. But see, for me, I'll rage in TF2. Same reasons. Where it's like, oh, by the way, our fucking team sucks, and we have how many fucking snipers? We got 3 snipers. Guys, we got no medics. Why don't we get a sniper to switch to medic? Can we do that, please? And they'll be like, no, fuck you. I'll be like, all right, I'll go medic, and I will carry the fucking team, and they won't even notice because they don't give a shit. Or if I'm just fucking having a real shitty night, I'll get pissed off and I'll go pyro and I will burn motherfuckers. That's how I rage in TF2. I've been known to get drunk and scream on the mic. I scream on the mic, but not anything that's ever really like rage inducing to the other team. It's more me just saying stupid shit because that's what I do. We try to do it in Counter-Strike, but I don't find myself raging at other people in Counter-Strike. I rage at myself in Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I don't think. I think the only times in Counter-Strike where we ever say anything is just like, oh, we have that bra gamer again that's on this server. That's about as much as we do.
Yeah. It's pretty awful.
Jeez. You guys hear
Yeah.
screaming?
I heard something. Don't know what it was.
Children screaming outside. I don't know why. Because I'm inside, so there shouldn't be any screaming
I just
outside.
Yeah.
But
Halloween.
Yeah. I guess everyone rages differently. Like some people rage over the mic at other people. I will do that if I am legitimately telling you to do something and you are actively ignoring me and trying to fuck me over. Then I'll be like, what the fuck, man? And because normally I'm playing on silly TF2 servers, they'll say something stupid and it'll make me giggle and I won't care.
Yeah. For me, I think the most I've raged is usually League of Legends. And then I won't even go into Call of Duty. I won't even go into that because that's just there's just worse times when playing Call of Duty. But that also came down to, because usually with Call of Duty I played team objective stuff where you had to collectively work together to get the job done. But
why would you do that?
Because
how many dudes had sex with your mom?
Well, because sometimes again, it's like TF2 where you get the server. Sometimes you might be lucky enough where you get the server where you work with people who do communicate and get the job fucking done. And it's a fantastic experience. But unfortunately, most like 13-year-olds who have fucking low attention spans, they just want to play fucking team deathmatch. So they don't give about anything else other than getting their KD ratio up.
Yep.
Which, holy shit, I love it every time whenever there's a Call of Duty person trying to be on TF2. And they're like, oh, I want to get my KD up. And I'm just like,
oh, it's great.
Do you even know where you are?
Call of Duty's so much better. It's so much more fun, blah, blah. Yeah, fine. Then go play that. We're not keeping you here. We would be happy if you would go play your game.
Yeah.
I will try to teach you. Don't go sniper and use your SMG. The SMG is shit by design. Oh, God.
Hey, guys, I'm helping.
Oh, my God. Or like they go for engineer because they see engineer or soldier. They go for soldier because he's got a rocket launcher. Like, fuck yeah, rocket launcher. What, it does shit damage? It's different.
It's called balancing, guys.
God damn it. It's a different game. Stop it. Go away. Where's the perks? What? My brain.
Why is there no kill streaks or anything?
And this is why Call of Duty is one of the most casual games out there that you can get. It rewards you for dying repeatedly.
Well, that was Modern Warfare 3. They didn't do that so much in Black Ops 2. I don't know if they did that with Ghosts, which I could care less about. I was actually kind of excited about Black Ops 2 only because it wasn't Infinity Ward working on it, and usually Treyarch usually does do something new with the franchise. Um,
Something interesting?
yes, something actually, that is not just Modern Warfare anything, which is why I was excited for Black Ops 2, but Ghosts, it's just everything that I hear about it. It's just so silly. Like because I'm still signed up with the Call of Duty like email or whatever ever since Black Ops 2, because they just tell me like, oh hey, double XP week or double XP weekend, and then that's the only time I'll really play. And but I still get emails from them, and they're just like, how excited are you about freaking Ghosts? And I'm just like, nope.
Dear most faithful member of the Call of Duty community, how are you doing, bro? Ready to chug down some Mountain Dew and get those XPs?
Yeah,
Well,
basically.
guess what? We have the ultimate perk for you. Pre-order now and get the You Always
Diabetes
Win Call
pack.
of Duty perk.
Yeah, basically.
Jesus.
Have you guys seen
Oh.
Titanfall?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have.
Yeah. Yeah. Boners.
Yeah.
I need
Attack
to.
on Gundam.
I need to watch.
Okay.
I need to watch more gameplay of that because I still. I mean, I know I keep hearing all the hype behind it, but I need to watch
I'm
more videos of
ambivalent.
it.
I'm
The
ambivalent.
5-minute gameplay trailer just came out, and it's pretty spectacular. Like, it shows everything from getting launched and being a ground troop to running around, getting a mech brought in, and then battling with mech, without mech, using mech as like a diversion. It's spectacular.
Is
So
it
excited
confirmed
for it.
for PC yet?
Yeah, it's everything but PS4 and PS3. So
Oh.
Xbone, 360, and PC.
Ooh.
So yeah, I mean, I'll watch. I'll keep an eye out for it, but it's not something I'm super hyped for, personally. But I'd be interesting. I'd be interested to see it.
Yeah.
I really like mechs. I do like mech combat, so could be cool. Oh, to get back to raging, I was there's certain single player games where it seems that raging is a part of the game in and of itself. I'm looking at you, Super Meat Boy. I'm looking at you, Binding of Isaac.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
That's weird. Those are
Raging-
made by the same dude.
Yeah. Well, no. Oh wait.
Yeah, they are.
Ed-
They are.
oh, okay. Well, I like what you do, and that's the reason those games exist. Raging is completely a part of the game, and it's part of the fun.
Right.
Just sitting there with Super Meat Boy doing hundreds and hundreds of runs. Fuck, yeah! Because it's so goddamn hard, and because you rage so hard, it makes it feel so good once you succeed. I still haven't ever beaten Binding of Isaac.
I'm on the last stage of Super Meat Boy. I've yet to beat it still, but I'm like right at the last level, last chapter, last everything. So it's so close. But I even have a controller too, and I could probably try to beat it. But
You made it that far with keyboard?
yeah, actually, I
You
didn't.
fucking masochist.
I know. I actually had a personal goal. I was like, I want to beat this game with keyboard because why not? Because I want to say that I beat it with keyboard and not a controller.
Fucking masochist. God, how do you have hands?
I don't know. I guess I mostly just got used to kind of how the mechanics worked and holding shift often.
I'm really looking forward to his next game. I forget what it's called, but it's something to do with cats.
Jesus. I would say like one of the other games that kind of causes me to not so much rage but does cause me to rage quit eventually would be Bit Trip Runner 2, where
Oh,
where I get so goddamn far in a run or something, and then I, either I didn't hit something right or the timing was just way off, and I, hit it and see myself go all the way back. I'm just like, I'm fucking done with this. I'll just
Do you
turn it
use
off.
the checkpoint? Do you use the checkpoint, or do you go for bonus points?
Early game, I didn't go for checkpoint, but as I got further into the worlds, yeah, I used them like because I noticed how incredibly difficult the levels
They get
got.
so fucking hard. They get so fucking hard.
Yeah, so every time I
horrible.
see a checkpoint, I'm just like, thank God.
God, I love it. I love it so much. Mugenics. Mugenics is the name of his next game. They haven't really revealed a lot. So,
So just
I'm very
the
excited.
name then.
yeah, and some of the artwork, I mean, it looks like an Edmund McMillan game, so. Oh, man. So, yeah, single player games, raging is fine. Multiplayer games, meh, I don't really rage. If someone's just being a troll just to piss you off, then yes, rage. Rage as hard as you fucking can. Rage with the force of a million suns. But then again, you're giving them what they want then.
Yeah.
So.
I always if I can identify someone fucking trolling, I'm just like, whatever. I'll let them have their way, and I won't say a goddamn thing. I'll just get mad at on my own terms. Because if I try to project it to them, it's just no good. No one wins.
No one wins in the dairy challenge. Anyway, sorry. Oh, what did I do? No, nothing. Is Swing still with us? Did he disconnect?
Yeah, no, I'm still here. I'm
Just-
listening.
he's
Okay.
Just quiet.
Just quiet.
Well, I don't play bad games, so like, I don't
What-
have much to say.
Don't play
What
bad
bad-
games. What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, is it going on about bad games? Damn.
Oh, bad games, my ass.
It's
Wait.
alright.
What, you don't like? You didn't? What, do you even play Super Meat Boy or Binding of Isaac?
I don't like Team Meat, actually. I don't like them as
Just-
people. Their work is fine, I guess. Like, I didn't like Isaac because it's like grotesque for. It's like that girl you knew in school who was just like, yeah, I'm really into Wicca and I'm bi, but deal with it, like whatever, and just really in your face about like being goth as fuck for no reason. Like I didn't care for it. Meat Boy, whatever, but like those two dudes in general are just like the most pretentious balls of pretension you'll ever find, and once I watched Indie Game the movie, like the whole script flipped for me, and I was like, these guys are dickheads. Like,
Oh, I
whatever.
haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, if you like Ed McMullen and the other dude, be wary. Be wary.
Who's the other dude?
I don't
Phil
remember
Fish?
his name. No, he's just that's the dude for Fez, right? He's just another
Yeah.
asshole. No,
no,
he's a different ass. No, it's the other dude in Team Meat. It's two dudes. I just don't remember his name. But that just ruined it for me. And like I do enjoy if you like this style of Meat Boy, They Bleed Pixels. I don't know if you guys have seen that or heard of that.
No.
It's the same game. It's a similar game style to Meat Boy where you would jump around and heavy platforming elements, one-hit death, etc. But there are enemies on the level that you have to beat using combos, and it's a one-button combo system. And you place your own checkpoints as you go through the game, so you can choose where to drop them or not, and don't have to worry about the game and holding. It's pretty interesting. It's hard as fuck. And I like that more than Meat Boy because of the additional difficulty of having to fight enemies. And having to fight the enemies is pretty fun. But yeah, whatever.
I don't know. I just like the games. I've played them for a long while, so.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, I don't have a problem with the games. I just don't like the dudes.
That's completely valid.
Yeah. After hearing about what happened, especially with Fez 2, I was kind of like, wow, okay, that's how that's gonna go down, right?
It's like I love Earthworm Jim. I hate the homophobic motherfucker who made them.
Hey, man, listen. Ender's Game is great.
Yes, I
Mormons
love.
and homophobia are also awesome.
Oh Jesus!
Hey, Orson Scott Card
Reviews.
donating money to hate groups and Mormon groups like
Yeah.
gangbusters. It's like, yo, get my money, bitches. Harrison Ford's in my movie. Take this shit.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna go see the movie. I love the book. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna give Orson Scott Card a fucking penny.
Did you guys play Shadow Complex or whatever the hell this game was?
No, I did not.
It's good. I don't like him because he's a dickhead to his fans, but whatever. He did an interview when he was writing Ultimate Iron Man. It's like, yeah, comic books are for the fucking illiterate. Like, only faggots read comic books. Like, whatever. And it's like, Orson Scott Card. Are you serious right now? You were writing, like, Ultimate Iron Man. Marvel specifically brings you in to do this because you're Mr. Sci-Fi. And you shit on us like this?
Oh yeah. He's a douchebag. Hate that guy. I really did enjoy Ender's Game, but I'm nope. Gonna skip the movie. Anyway, on that note,
Jesus Christ. Well, that was what I achieved, what I wanted to achieve today, and much raging.
raging at content creators now, are we?
Yes.
Who's next on the chopping block?
Yo, Total Biscuit's a dickhead. Shots fired.
Oh Jesus! But you know who
No,
we can
seriously,
agree
though,
is awesome?
He's
He's
kind of a
pretentious.
babby. Yeah, he's kind of a babby, but like otherwise, he knows his work. He knows his stuff, and I can't wait for him to start casting Dota. God damn it!
Oh yeah.
He's,
I think we can all agree. I'd love to sit down and have a beer with Day9.
I want to have sex with Day9.
You'll take it to the next level.
He is so awesome. Like after seeing
he is.
Day9 Daily 100, okay, just that story of him and his brother as kids playing on the same computer, fucking Brood War or whatever, like. Just being able to see Artosis, just like little Day9 and little Artosis. Just like, oh, god damn it, it's adorable.
Do you watch his Magic the Gathering show on
No, fuck
Geek and
for joining
Sundry?
forces with Felicia Day. Fuck him for joining forces with Felicia Day. I hate Felicia Day.
She's not even on the show.
No, but it's her enterprise.
Oh, who gives a shit? It's internet clicks.
I don't
It's
wanna
a great
give that
show.
any-
It's a great show because
I know.
He
He's
played
probably really
Bobek.
good.
He played Bobek for Dowsy.
I guess I'll watch it. I mean, I've been putting off the Will Wheaton show because, like, he played my favorite board game these past 2 weeks, Betrayal at the House on the Hill.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Fucking love
Two
that game.
episodes.
Ashley
It's-
Birch. Ashley
Yeah,
Birch
it's
is
Will
in
Wheaton
it.
and Ashley Birch. Yeah, I know. No, I gotta watch it now. The whole thing's done. I'm fucking boner-tastic. I want to just hang out with Will Wheaton too, actually.
Those are
70.
really the only shows that I watch on Geek and Sundry is Tabletop and Spellslingers.
I guess I'll give Day9 a shot. I mean, I like him enough that I'll watch whatever the hell he's doing, I guess.
You might get frustrated at Spellslingers because they kind of target it at people who don't play Magic, so they kind of always stop and go, "Whoa! So this is why these rules are happening. This is why they're doing these things."
That's cute though. At least they're trying. I mean, they could be
Yeah,
butts.
they're explaining it. But yeah. So to end on a positive note, yay Day9, yay Will Wheaton.
And
Well, we
apparently,
don't have sex with you. In a completely heterosexual way.
Oh yes.
and meh about Total Biscuit.
No, hold on.
Meh.
If you haven't read it, read the post that he put up on Something Awful when he was like 19.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I heard about that. I haven't read it, but I kind of
Like,
do.
take you like an hour.
Oh,
But
Jesus.
you know, he opens it with, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, guys, but I'm a Christian, so let's get that out of the way now.
Oh my God! Holy
Oh,
shit! I
fuck.
want to read this now. I want to read this now.
Holy shit.
It's just like, please, internet, please slap me with cocks in the mouth. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, he's begging for it. And that sort of, like, swayed my opinion of him towards, like, alright, he's a good content producer, but, like, a little drama queen bitch. Just like, internet, please, I don't get enough attention.
Oh, I was trying on a positive note.
This is an episode about raging, damn it. We're not gonna end on a fucking positive note.
No, you.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh. Fuck you. I quit.
Yep, rage quitting.
Fucking just close it.
All right, I'm done with this shit.
Okay, hold on. Let me read you an excerpt from fucking Total Biscuits shit, okay?
Oh God.
All right.
I'm posting this here because you lot are smart, and as such, I have no issues with you telling me that you think I'm wrong with this pseudo rant. This may also be preaching to the choir a bit, but I sincerely apologize. I hope at least you get some enjoyment out of this. If one of you are the fellows who likes to dig, this article was posted on Dig as well. Like, come on, TB, like, let's get this out here. I'm 23 years old, law graduate with an IQ of 155. My political beliefs are liberal and leftist. I listen to metal and I enjoy violent movies, books, and video games. And I've been a Christian since birth. It's not troll bait either. Like that's what's. It's just like, hi, Lift Spork. I'm Tip Penguin of Doom. You know, fuck it, jerk.
Well, thanks for listening.
Yay!
Not to cut you off, Swing, but I know you.
Fuck the fame.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Christ. But in any case,
Yeah, no,
join
I do
us
wanna
next
say that.
week.
We
Hopefully-
talk about more inane bullshit
Yeah.
all the time. With raging. Raging's always fun.
Big ass sandwiches.
Yeah, big ass sandwiches.
Big ass
apparently.
sandwiches.
Dude, this shit's like 3 feet tall. Like, I don't even know what to do.
Hey, there was a sub place back where I grew up where you bought a large sub. It was the same goddamn thing. You could eat it for 4 fucking days. It was ridiculous.
That's weird. I didn't know Gaytown had, like, the famous subs.
Okay.
I think he's trying to egg you on there a little bit.
What?
I think he's trying to get you away from.
You see, the joke was that you grew up in Gaytown.
Well,
And
it's not true at all.
Yeah, oh. You're gonna be that guy. You're not even gonna take the bait.
I'm gonna be that guy right now. That's how.
God damn it.
And that's how he ruins his fun.
A joke. Like,
There was a lot of
that's
meat in
called
those subs.
molestation, not subs. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy
That's
fuck.
penis, not a sub.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone.
Yep. Goodbye.